This girl, in order to assassinate the ambassador, deliberately made her stomach look big. When a pregnant woman walked into the hotel, the security guards would never think she was actually a top killer. Next, she just had to pretend she was having pregnancy reactions and say she felt a little low on blood sugar. While the guards went to get her something sweet, Lena quickly got up and swapped out the ambassador's phone that was left nearby. All she had to do was wait a moment, and the electromagnetic weapon inside the phone would activate, killing the ambassador instantly. At that point, even if the guards stopped her, there was no need to panic. They might even be coming just to hand her a drink. Nobody would suspect an innocent pregnant woman. The hotel lobby was already in total chaos, with staff shouting loudly for an ambulance. Just as Lena stepped into the elevator, a guard happened to be heading out to call for backup. But as the only outsider who had just entered, no matter how convincing Lena's disguise was, it would still raise suspicion. Still, Lena didn't panic. As a killer, she had always been prepared to be exposed at any moment. That guard waiting outside the elevator was probably seeing for the first time a pregnant woman moving with such agility. The two of them fought from the lower floors to the upper ones. Although Lena's skills were impressive, she was limited by the terrain and couldn't fully use her speed advantage. But her disguise wasn't just for show. At the critical moment, it could even block a knife. Unfortunately, the noise inside the elevator was too loud, so Lena clearly couldn't slip away quietly. She had no choice but to grab the guard's gun and charge out. Luckily, with some protagonist's plot armor, ordinary people couldn't land a shot on her. And besides, Lena wasn't alone. Her organization had already set up an extraction team for this mission. They had mapped out a route for her to escape. Just head down the staff stairwell, and she'd make out safely. But in order to shake off the pursuers, Lena decided to try a different route. When the guards kicked open the doors and saw the giant hole in the banquet hall's glass, they instinctively thought the killer had escaped through the air. But in reality, Lena had only faked them out. At that moment, she was already in the stairwell changing clothes. In just a few minutes, the blonde pregnant woman turned into a hotel maid. Lena walked out of the stairwell as if nothing had happened. Even though the guards got word to intercept her, the information they received about the target was completely wrong. Now, all she had to do was head to the designated extraction point, and this mission would be a complete success. But unexpectedly, the extraction team ran into trouble.